Hi there, welcome back to Build a Stitch. I'm going to do another one of our offset, or not offset, our set of 3 back stitches here. So I'll get that set up. And here's our 3rd row. I want that out just a little bit further. I'm trying to make him even, because making sure that they're even does help with this. There we go. Okay, this is what happens when I stretch a little too far with the thread. I will make it, but there. Barely made it, but it did. There we go. I usually try to avoid that, but I really didn't want to start a whole new thread for one stitch. Where have my scissors gone? Strange. They just live right here, so I don't know where they are. Ah, there they are. Ended up someplace strange. Okay. So now, yesterday we did this, and where the woven stitches are, excuse me, in the same places. So today we're going to offset them. So we will start the same, and I'm actually not going to do this little one at the end just because it's little and kind of strange. And for this offset one, I think it'll be really weird. Okay, so we're going to go here. And then here. Is that right? Should be here. What did I I do over here? Oh, that's where I want to go. Oh, what? Just a second. Going under here. Okay, yeah, I skip a couple. Just trying to figure out how many I skipped there. There, and then we're gonna anchor. And so for this anchoring, I go just under and just kind of anchor it right down there. Try to tuck it underneath that stitch. There we go. And then, because I find it easier, I will restart on that same side. And it's really just that going back the other way is the stitches are kind of opposite, so it can get confusing. So now we're up over here and then looping down here and then in and anchor. Like that. Okay, so for this next one, I want the loops to be in here underneath the crosses. So I'm gonna come in here and go down here. Because then we're here to loop up and under. And then we're down. And these are just, this one looks really narrow just because these stitches are smaller and closer together. Well, the stitches are smaller, so the space between them is a little closer together. That does not feel quite right. What have I done wrong here? Something doesn't feel right. What is it? Okay, so for her we went down and then up. And so this one is like this. So you go down. We should only be skipping one. Okay, I think. So then if I do this one, will be here. Let's see here. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna restart this one. gonna start from the bottom this time because I think it'll be easier. Apparently the dogs need food. Don't want hungry dogs. Okay, so I'm gonna start here and I'm gonna go up and over here because that was where I was, I think where I was like, what is going on here? And then that goes across into the second stitch and second. So this is only half, so 1, 2, and then, okay, there's what it is. So this one would be anchored here because it would go underneath the next one. Sometimes I think part of the problem is that this just isn't quite long enough to get the pattern. But that's better because then this one is going to be here, down and around, and then up and through up here right where I want it. There we go. So sometimes these take a little while to figure out, but I get it in the end. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there for today, but here we go. So we have these, and this is like a half, so this is kind of like what we did over here, and I just had to do that by necessity. So there we go. I will stop there for today. Have a fantastic rest of your day.